So I had a T-Rex 450 SA for many years that I really liked, and I recently sold it to a friend who he bought it, and before I sold it to him, I gave it a test flight just to show him that it was working right and everything. And I had forgotten, because I hadn't flown it in a long time, I had forgotten how much I really enjoyed the 450 size. And so I was actually kind of emotionally broken up when I sold it to him, because I had forgotten that I really enjoy flying the 450 size helis. So I decided might as well be time to upgrade. So I picked up this 450 Pro, and this is the T-Rex 450 Pro Super Combo, and I picked that up at the local hobby shop, and I'm going to show you how it comes, what's in the box here, and what I plan to do with it, and then we're going to do a series of build videos. What I would like to do with this one is show just sort of general helicopter principles, how to set up these things for some of the new guys, just sort of general things to look at and what to do when you're setting up helis. So this is going to be the first of the build videos, and this is just basically what's in the box for a helicopter, and some extra things that you need, and how to set up your work area and so on, some tools that you need and so on. As I said, this is the 450 Pro kit, and I just picked this up at the hobby shop, and this is how it came. I did pull this out, and I pulled out the manual, which is here. The manual was stuck up in the top of the box there, and I don't know if you've ever had an Align heli before, but these manuals are good and bad, so we'll use that to make sure we're checking everything, make sure it's correct. So I'll take this off here. I'll show you what's in the box. First of all, I like the way this is packaged up. They used a plastic tray to hold everything, and finally I have gotten a T-Rex kit where the Loctite is not spilled out. They provide Loctite in all their kits, and this is the first time I've ever gotten an Align kit where the Loctite is not spilled out all over the place. So they did a good job with that. There's the green stuff and blue stuff, and I'll probably use my own Loctite, but it's good that they included that. They put the helicopter body and everything sort of put together. Not canopies on. There's the fiberglass canopy. Pretty nice. It's not bad. Might get a custom one, or use this one for a while. And there's the frame. Basic pieces. There, and some stuff in a plastic bag here. We'll have to take that apart. Looks like screws. Motor. This is a new motor. A little bit more power than the old motors that Align was giving us for 450s. So excited to use that. This heli's lighter weight than the old 450s, I believe, as well. So with more power and less weight, should be more fun. Let's see how that goes. Of course, the tail unit is in here. Nice tail unit. These have the Chinese weight mod already done on the tail grips. You can see right there. Nice and smooth. And of course, this heli is torque tube style, shaft driven tail. So it has the gears there. Now, one nice thing they do with this kit, most of your little hardware and stuff, they actually put in this nice little box. And this is going to be all of your little stuff. So, the little tail pieces, brackets, ball links. There's the blade holder, and looks like Velcro, and they give you some zip ties and a screwdriver. I usually do that. And there's some more stuff in here. Looks like ball links and random hardware. So I'm going to put that back in there and show you how they pack the rest of the box. This is pretty nice. There's the head parts and everything in there. These are already kind of put together, and I'll be taking that apart, checking it for Loctite, making sure everything's lubricated properly and everything. They give there's the line. It's the GP 780 gyro and Align ESC, and they give you servos. Come with this one. Those are 410 Metal Gear servos and a 520 for the tail. So in this heli, I'm going to be using the new, this is the Spectrum new AR600. So it has 6 channels, but it's just a single unit, so it's a little bit like the AR500 with the one long antenna and the one short one. So hopefully that'll work out okay. We'll have to lay it out on the heli and see if I can run one of these down the landing gear leg or something like that. But that gives you a little bit of separation between your antennas, and I think that helps a lot. This heli does have a carbon frame, so that's why I picked this one instead of like the AR6100, which just has the 2 little antennas on it. I wanted to get a 6200, which has the satellite, but they didn't have that. And I also got this. This is the Castle Creations BEC. I'd like to use these. The BEC that's on the Align ESC, it is rated for 2 amps, and I think that's a little iffy. So we're going to be putting this on, and I'll be probably shortening the wires. Probably wire this up to the gyro wire. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, this is a little annoying, but it's something to watch out for when you're looking at helis, opening them up and stuff. This one, in this tray, this electronics, they're tied down underneath. So I want to check, make sure you're getting those out of there carefully. The landing gears are also underneath this plastic tray in the box. So 1-piece landing gear. Of course that means you can't replace each piece individually, so it's going to cost you more when you break these. I will probably actually just replace these right off the bat with the monster gear or something. So be careful about these electronics. If you can see this, the wires for the servos are running down a little channel right here. So be careful to watch for that. One nice thing about this kit, and I don't know if I can get these out here, but they are giving us the carbon blades with these. These are carbon fiber blades, so that's pretty nice. These are like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks sometimes. So that's a good deal that they're not giving the like fiberglass blades or the wood blades. I do try to get a clean work area, sort of. I'm going to work on this little table. This is plenty of room for building a 450. And working on a smaller area just kind of helps me keep organized. I've got my manual here, and I'll be referring to that for measurements and stuff. I've got my electronics in the little box there. I've got little battery plugs and things like that that I'll be using. I've got the helping hands, got good light, got my soldering iron that I'll be using to set up my battery and stuff, and then I'll probably put that away. And I got some tools, got my ball link pliers, and I got 2 sets of these, so when I do feathering shafts and stuff, I'll be able to do that. I've got some Loctite here. This is some lithium grease. Might use that. There's supposed to be some regular grease in the kit here, and then I do have some silicone grease as well. We'll just have to see. Got some calipers for measuring little ball links and stuff, and I have some zip ties and some notes to write on if I need to write anything down. So that's just how I get going. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually set up the electronics. So I'm going to take all these parts and stuff that I had and put those away, and I'm going to set up the electronics just to test everything and make sure it all works.